Memories and possibilities are ever more hideous than realities. Herbert West, 1922.
There I was, after all those years, at the threshold of a nightmarish place. I never thought I'd have the courage to return. While I had been toying with the idea for a while, that day I had woken up with a peculiar urge to return to Hanwell Mental Institute. Of course, there was a strong reason to come here, but the circumstances that led me back to the Institute were oddly dreamlike, as if I wasn't in control of my own actions. Why was I doing this? I needed to know what this place had done to me, the meaning behind those bizarre visions. I'd rather face the direful truth than live in blissful oblivion.
Hello out there. This is DZ, your overlord Deseran, and welcome to Asylum. Alright, so is this a No, V4, this is not a PS2 game. Also, hi, Jinxie. I'll do that snack now in a second. So, no, this is not a PS2 game. This game only came out last month. It came out, I'm going to say halfway through March. This is a game that's been on my wish list for like, I don't know, 8 years or so, something like that. It has been worked on for a long time. I have no idea what the hell to expect. Why is he visiting an abandoned building? Well, this is the asylum he was talking about. He was at this mental hospital, and he's here for reasons, because apparently he's having visions and wants to figure out what the hell happened to him here. Oh, God. Game froze. Okay. Okay. Game is going to be a little bit... So this is a PC game, just to be clear. So fingers crossed that everything works fine and we don't have any problems. Escape to open the record book. Oh! Hanwell Mental Institute patient record. Name blank. April 5th, 2025. Date of admission. Okay. Recommended action. Resume, new, load, save. Let's go ahead and save. Boop. Yes. Okay. Interviews, achievements, settings, credits. Interviews. You can go back over the conversations you had. Select a slot to do it. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Achievements, credits. So, what kind of settings are we looking at here? Yeah. I mean, we'll go with this. So far, this seems fine. Full screen VSync. Film noise. I didn't know that was a size. I didn't know that was a thing. Light sensitivity vignette. Sure, why not? Chiropractic care, speed of reflexes. Huh. Vertical distortion, slow conversations, disable camera effects, enable subtitles. Yes, please. English, yes. Let's turn things down a little bit. Not by a lot, though. Actually, that might be too low. Funny enough. Screw it. I'll keep it as high as it is. I'm not going to try and talk over conversations that happen in the game anyway. God damn it, V4. But yeah, so, like I said, this is a game I've been waiting on for a long time. I'm glad to finally get the chance to play it. Well, one, I'm glad that it finally came out. But two, I'm glad to finally get the chance to play it. As for what I expect from this, I'm not sure. It is a point-and-click adventure horror game. This is done by the same people that made Scratches, which I have done on the channel. I believe it was the first PC game I ever recorded for YouTube on one thing. So, again, glad to be doing this. I will say on a side note, I figured out why the hell the game was slow to open, though. Apparently, when I started the game, my antivirus decided to try and scan it. Yeah, we did that game together too. Yeah, exactly, Maddie. So this is by the same maker. The writer-director that it mentioned there, Augustin Cords, that would be the guy. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. Let me do that. Hopefully this game will not do anything weird. I should be able to just hit 7 and nothing will happen, I think. Whoop. Woo! There we go. Okay. Also, here you go, Maddie. Mwah. There you go. Smooch for you. You know what? Here. Mwah. There you go. Extra one. Just for you. A gloomy forest bordered the grounds of the Institute, creating a pronounced sense of isolation. There was a sort of unnatural calm surrounding the area. It wasn't helping to boost my confidence at all. Even though I was still outside, I could already feel the oppressive nature of the building. I wondered how old those trees were. The entire place felt ancient, somehow stuck in time. Okay, okay. Huh. So we could just go in. But there's other things to observe out here. The Institute was every bit as loathsome as I remembered. It was notable how well its crumbling walls had endured the test of time. Its pitch-dark windows were suggestive of crevices gazing into fathomless chasms of decrepitude and... I didn't read that fast enough. I couldn't stand the horrid presence of that inhumane structure. Okay. So apparently we can go that way. Or we can go inside. Doesn't look like there's anything else. However, we can interact with our car. What happens if I try to... Whoa, okay. Press middle button to zoom in. Oh, okay. Spacebar toggle hotspots? Huh. As I grabbed my notepad, I was struck by a sense of confidence I hadn't expected. I felt ready to tackle the mysteries inside that looming structure. Okay, cool. Huh? Weird. I can vaguely hear it, but... Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's to leave. Okay, that's to get out of the car. Got it. So we got our notebook. Right-click to open your journal. Enter the Institute. I trusted I would find the answer. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. All it was required to begin my search was to open the door in front of me, but easier said than done. Okay. What if I... Hang on. Let me just see here. Interviews. Okay, so no. I can't get back any of the random stuff I missed. Oh! What? Oh! Okay, we can get to the other side of the car. That's interesting. A stump? Oop, what was that one? A forest, and that was all there was to it. Okay, cool. I mean, it's very pretty. I'll say that. It is a very pretty game. I wish I could just move, but you can't. It's... Your movement is based on where you click. So you click to move forward. As is standard for most... I could have gone for a quick stroll, but I was afraid of losing my way in the fading light. I wondered how old those trees were. The entire place felt ancient somehow, stuck in time. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I see. Alright. Let's go ahead and just try the front door and see what happens. Although I have to admit, these transitions aren't exactly the best, but that might be my computer, honestly, more than the game. Still, everything seems to be holding up fine, so that's good. Why is there someone there? Huh? Wait. Can we... It's a bit blurry. Hi?
Welcome to the Hanwell Mental Institute. What can I do for you?
I wasn't expecting to find anyone here.
Oh? And why is that?
Well, this is gonna sound a bit strange, but I thought this building was abandoned.
As you can see, that's no longer the case. My name is Julia, and I'm the receptionist for the Institute. Why are you here?
Huh?
So you were the receptionist here?
Yes, this is my first night. The Institute is operating with minimal staff until renovations are complete.
Do you
Oh.
cover a position other than receptionist?
Oh.
I feel this place needs a lot of staff.
Not at the moment. I'm just waiting on people to show up at the door and helping them whenever needed.
Sounds like you're doing a good job.
Perhaps. There's not much I can do at the moment.
I see how the position could be a bit tedious. At least until there's more people arriving.
Huh.
This is an awkward situation. I was hoping to take a look around the Institute.
But you thought it was abandoned.
Indeed, and that's why I thought nobody would mind.
We certainly do mind. This is private property, you know. Hanwell Mental Institute was never abandoned, just closed to the public until recently. And still, deserted or not, it's not like just anyone can walk inside. You do realize that.
This caught me completely by surprise. I'm not sure what to say.
Well, you can start by explaining yourself. Why did you come here?
Topics?
The last thing I expected was to find people here
Huh.
tonight.
Okay.
I assumed the Institute had shut down indefinitely.
Not indefinitely. It's true that it ceased to operate for a number of years, but we're in the process of reopening it now. While not in the most pristine of conditions, which should be evident if you look around, the structure is still robust and usable, but there's a lot of work to do.
I must say its general state is indeed rough. But I can see how with some cleanup, intensive cleanup, you could get this place up and running again.
Also, other mental hospitals in the region are growing overcrowded, which has prompted state authorities to reuse this place.
Why are other hospitals so overcrowded?
I can't say. Maybe it's the times we're living in. Don't you feel somewhat overwhelmed by everything that's going on in the world? I often do. Guess some people are less prepared to cope with all that and, need help.
I see your point.
Still, that doesn't mean I can allow a complete stranger in.
Process of reopening?
So, let me get this straight. The whole institute is being reopened?
That's what I said. Patients from smaller hospitals who are not getting proper attention are being relocated here, and extensive renovations are scheduled to begin tomorrow.
It all seems rather empty, though.
Tonight, it's just me, security, Dr. Miller, and a few patients in the building.
Dr. Miller? People? Dr. Miller.
So who's Dr. Miller?
He has been appointed as the new head director of the Institute, and he's overseeing the whole reopening process.
Huh.
I thought Hanwell was the director. Isn't that the name of the institute?
That was a long time ago, and I'm not sure about that history either. I do recall that Dr. Miller and Dr. Hanwell were acquainted with each other. And I don't think Dr. Miller is planning to change the name of the Institute either, out of respect for Dr. Hanwell.
Okay.
I don't think we have anything else to discuss.
Thank you for being considerate. There's so much I need to do.
Okay,
Where can I find Dr. Miller?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you.
Why?
What?
Because that area is off limits, and we had an agreement.
Fine. I don't want to get you into trouble.
Wait, we have an agreement? What do you mean we have an agreement?
But where are all the workers? I don't see any ongoing construction or renovations.
It's almost nighttime. Everyone else is arriving in the morning.
I mean, that's fair.
I needed to visit the place. We have some history together.
You'd need an appointment for that, and we aren't even scheduling them yet.
Perhaps if I clarified my situation, you might consider making an exception.
We'll see. Let's talk about why you're here.
Okay.
I was really hoping to visit the building.
And again, I need a good reason to let you in.
Okay.
I understand.
Alright, fine.
Let's try discussing something else then.
That might be a good idea. I'm curious about the purpose of your visit.
Alright, cool.
This isn't my first time here, you know.
Oh, you used to work here?
Well, I'm very much acquainted with this institute.
You should have said so in the first place. I still don't understand why you came all the way up here in the evening.
There's something from those old days that I need to find, and quite urgently. It's a health issue.
You sound serious.
Health issue?
Very much so.
Oh, mental health.
And
Well,
you're
I suppose.
looking for...
Documents mostly, maybe some notes. There's a matter of great importance that I need to understand.
Well, it's a highly unusual situation, but it's not like you can cause much trouble. And if you do, I'll have the security guard have a not-so-friendly talk with you.
Huh.
Understood.
Fair enough.
Let's talk rules then. First, you're fully responsible for your own safety.
I accept all the risks.
You must also leave before dawn. The construction workers are arriving early and will turn the place upside down. And please, steer clear of the upper floors. There's dangerous equipment up there. Do we have an agreement?
Yes, we do.
Huh.
Thank you so much, Julia. This means a lot.
Very well. Go ahead. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks.
Me too. Something tells me this is my last chance before the Institute as I knew it ceases to be.
It's going to be a whole different place in the morning, that's for sure.
Right-click to end conversation. Oh.
I'm done for now.
Suppose I can always come back and talk to her again. I assume. Yeah. What in the hell? So she said to keep away from the upper floors. Wait, so can we go back outside? Okay, we can. We're allowed to go back out. The outside forest more menacing in the dark of the night. I wasn't planning on spending too much time outside. Okay. The ominous rock was still there, as ancient as the waters surrounding it. Oh. Okay, that's it. That was all. Oh, okay, it's just to look at that. Huh. Wait, what? I felt as if the Institute was almost daring me to go back inside. What had happened to me? Why was I doing this? Okay. Enough fooling around. Let's go back in. I will talk to her a bit. Oh, I'm lagging out a little. I will talk to her a bit more, though. Movement. Anything we can just look at or inspect? No, doesn't look like it. It's all just movement from there. Yeah, let's talk a little more. Why not?
Sorry to bother you again, Julia.
Tasks. Remembering my past. Topics. People. Patients
You
being
said there's
relocated.
more people here. Patients too?
Yes, although we're operating with reduced staff. The establishment is far from ready, as should be apparent, meaning mostly low-risk patients have been readmitted.
In this state? I don't understand.
It could use some maintenance, yes. And trust me, I'm freezing to death without those radiators working.
Wait, what? Radiators aren't working?
I was under the impression nobody cared about this place anymore, which is why I thought it wouldn't hurt to have a quick look around.
You could have gotten hurt, though. It's not safe to walk everywhere. For instance, no one is allowed on the 3rd floor yet, which is falling apart.
Still, this is all so strange.
Why do you say that? There's nothing strange about an eminent mental hospital reopening for the benefit of society.
Huh.
You mentioned the patients are being relocated.
Correct. There's hardly anyone here tonight, but a crew of construction workers will be arriving first thing in the morning. I understand the plan is to have the Institute operating at full capacity in about 10 days.
That's ambitious, given the state of the building.
They said it looks worse than it really is, you know.
Don't you
Sure.
find it strange that they're reopening the Institute after all this time?
I don't see what's odd about that. Experts deemed the building usable. Similar mental hospitals didn't have such luck, though, and have been demolished.
Oh.
So there should be more staff arriving soon.
Yes, in addition to construction workers, both more staff and more patients are scheduled to arrive in the morning.
I might as well just exhaust
So
everything.
there should be more
Okay.
staff.
Yes, and
Okay.
You know, I didn't have the best of experiences at the Hanwell Mental Institute.
I'm sorry to hear that. As I told you, I'm not familiar with those days. My understanding is that things were rough. But I can assure that all current staff
You
members are
think?
new and everyone is eager to get this place up and running again.
Julia, your enthusiasm is commendable, considering the state of this place.
I like to think positive.
Alright.
Part of the reason why I came back is to make sense out of my involvement in the Institute.
It sounds as if you didn't enjoy working here.
Well, you could say it was a traumatic period in my life.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm even having nightmares about it.
Hi, Jay.
Seriously?
Oh.
It's been bothering me for weeks. This pressing feeling that I need to do or understand some decisive detail. Almost as if I forgot something of extreme importance here.
I hope you find what you're looking for then.
I hope you're doing well, Jay. Belle's not in the room, but I'll tell her hi. After.
I've been thinking about this institute for a long time now. But only today realized that I needed to come here one more time. Like a strange sense of urgency.
You're beginning to sound awfully cryptic. If you didn't like it here, then why are you doing this?
Today is a good
That's a
Jay.
great question. Why am I doing this?
Okay, I need to get back to work now. Try to make it a quick visit for your peace of mind.
All right. Thank you. See you later, Julia.
Okay. Okay, let's start looking around a bit. I felt terrible about not disclosing the truth to Julia, but there was no way she'd have allowed me in if she knew that I was a former patient of the Institute. In any case, the first step to understanding my condition was to fully remember what had afflicted me in this place. Simply exploring... Ah, damn it. Julia gave me permission to explore Hanwell so I could finally start looking into my past. Okay. Well, they said not to go upstairs, so let's start looking. Oh. Okay. I can't interact with it, so... Huh. Okay. Ooh. Nope, nothing. I had no idea how to turn them on. Otherwise, I'd certainly have tried. Fair enough. No one cared enough to have emptied the trash cans yet. There's no point in rummaging through the trash cans. Alright, fine. The broken chairs were almost begging you to leave the building. Maybe they didn't want any visitors. I couldn't believe the foyer of all rooms was in such dire condition. This wasn't a welcoming sight. But I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Jay. Okay. What? Julia's desk was sufficiently tidy, at least when compared with its surroundings. The opposing desk dominated the lower level of the foyer. It must have felt intimidating to sit right there in the center of this large room. Fair enough. An old but elegant grandfather clock, which unfortunately was no longer working. Unfortunately, the clock was broken. I'd have to find other means to keep track of time. Huh. Okay. So I will say, I don't know how long this game is, but we're definitely going to do all we can. Huh. To explore as much as possible. Okay. The radiators weren't working, and it showed. The cold here was glacial. Poor Julia. Okay, let's try the open room. Oh. There was a series of uninteresting magazines on the table. Dated, too. I hadn't come to the Institute to sit down and read gossip magazines. Fair enough. I have a game for you to play, too. It's free. Oh... What is it, Jinxie? So what flavor of horrific psychological torment are we subjecting ourselves to tonight? Oh, Jay, this is Asylum. It's a game that's been worked on for a long time, years upon years. It finally released last month. I'm finally getting a chance to play it. And my computer, well, to put it simply, streaming and computer are actually working fine together with this game, so I'm glad to be getting the chance to play it. Ina, Dream Bar... Oh, God. Okay, Jinxie, I've seen some of that. Huh. I don't need that level of, weird in my life currently. Huh? Opening of West Infirmary, 1878. Okay. Like, how do I... Oh. Okay. Like, can I do something with this? Interviews. Okay. Oh. Reasons for admission, 1864 to 1889. Intemperance and business trouble, kicked in the head by a horse, hereditary predisposition, dissolute habits, domestic affliction, domestic trouble, dropsy, Ill treatment by husband. Imaginary female trouble. What in the I also learned that Vinny Vinesauce actually voices of character in the game. Oh, I see, I see. What the hell is ENA, by the way? I don't know what that actually is. I'm sorry. What? Huh? They've got some weird... What the fuck? Huh? Ina. Yeah. Females are imaginary? I'm learning a lot. A name. Oh. Okay. I thought it was a franchise from the way Jay was talking. Huh. Okay. Wait. Can I... Okay, no, I can't right-click while I'm on that. Snuff eating for 2 years? I'm sorry, do you mean like the stuff in a snuff box? What the fuck? Hello. Hi, Grim. Lurking while I run D&D. Well, thank you. I hope you have a fun time, Grim. It is a series of YouTube animations. There's a web series with a different... Oh, okay. I see, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Understood. God damn. The darkness. The darkness swallows us. Huh? Useless as they were, the chairs couldn't even pass for proper decoration in such a broken state. Okay. Journal updated. I began to remember the layout of the building. This was the administrative area with offices... Ah, dang it. Okay. Oh, the joys of outdated psychology. Yeah. Whoever it is, it's a completely different character. It looks very similar to the main character, but not the same. Ah, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Huh. The vast and lonely ocean extended as far as the eye could see. I felt like I was at the end of the world. Just as we came from them, one day we'll all return to the eternal waters. Huh? The howling wind just wouldn't die down. It was unsettling. The dirty window made me feel disconnected somehow, as if the world out there wasn't real. Okay. Janitor. Wait. The only way to proceed, no matter what grievous secrets awaited further ahead. Oh, the only way was to proceed. The administrative section seemed like a suitable spot to begin my search. Perhaps someone had left notes that would trigger a memory. Fair enough. Janitor.